Hey everybody, you've probably been wondering where I've been, and a few of you have been asking, so I thought I'd let you know. For a while, I just kind of got tired of making videos, and I really just enjoyed camping and overlanding without taking any videos. But I have been on several camping adventures, and I'm kind of going to share some highlights of each of the 3 or 4 different places I've been since I last put out a video. Since my last video, I had an interesting time at Burrow Cove Campground. Then I went to Wildcat Hollow Trail. And then I went to where I'm driving here in this video to Camp Creek State Park. Very neat place you'll see in West Virginia. And then I went and hiked part of the Appalachian Trail. So things have, I've just been trying different things and experiencing different things and just wanted to, not have to do everything in video, but I do like sharing my videos and want to kind of get back into getting re-energized. So I'm just going to show you some of the places I've been and some of my camping, and hope you enjoy it. I've started to like backpacking and trying it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it up, but so I got all the equipment and decided to go to Burrow Cove Campground, and there's a little trail there that you can walk and then places that you can walk into and camp. So this is what I did during this time when I went backpacking for the first time in my life. Hiking in tonight, going to camp outside with my backpack, and going to go on this trail here and going to give it a shot tonight. It's been raining, pouring all day. Well, hopefully it'll stop and I'll have a good night. It's supposed to get down in the 40s, but hopefully I'm prepared. So here I go. Pretty tight in here compared to my T4 Overlander Gazelle tent, but I'll be fine. When the rain stops, I'm going to eat. Hopefully it's just a squall. Well, the rain cleared up, and as you can see, it's got a great view here. Got a really nice site you can walk into. There's my backpack, and had to sit through some rain, but then it turned out to be a really good evening and really had a good time. Getting my breakfast ready this morning. Beautiful day. Backpacking in the wilderness. Well, I survived the night, packed everything up, leave no trace behind, and plan my next adventure. I think I go to Wildcat Hollow now and go in a little deeper. Well, my next adventure, I traveled down to Wayne National Forest, went to Wildcat Hollow Trail with my backpack packed up and went in and found a spot, had everything carried in, everything I needed, and found a spot near a stream. So this is just a quick, quick showing of what I enjoyed here. And again, backpacking is new to me, and I'm trying to find out if I like it and if I can do it at my age and continue to do it. So here's a couple videos or scenes from this wonderful site. Well, I made it to my campsite, hiked in Wildcat Hollow, found one that's by the creek. You see the creek over there, my backpack. Here's a fire ring. My Garmin's over there communicating to Karen that all's okay, and this is my location. But I got some woods or kind of tall hills up there, and just in the middle of the forest. It's kind of cool even though it's hot out, and I'm just going to set up camp now. Man, this is really nice. I'm even walking the creek a little bit to cool off. What a great view. Got some little stream running down there, down the center of that. I wonder if I could get some water out of that and filter it. I might try to filter some water today. It's my campsite. Cooling off the feet. Getting a fire going. Well, I've backpacked in Wildcat Hollow Trail at a spot all by myself. It's kind of interesting. I really don't have any cell connection, but I do have my Garmin. But, you know, I'm just out here by myself. It's kind of, yeah, you kind of get nervous a little bit. And but as night goes on, it gets easier. But we'll see how the night goes. I'm in the tent now and going to hit the sack and see how the night goes and get up and enjoy the morning. Well, it's about 7:15 a.m. I'm all packed up, ready to keep going. Head back to the vehicle now. Had a great time here. It's very nice here. This is the trail headed back to the car. I learned a lot on this initial backpacking, how to set up my sleeping bag, how to pack and unpack, and how to, you know, fold up a wet tent, which I have to do, right? If you're going to be on the trail for several days, you can't wait for the tent to dry out every time. But it really was a good time, and I learned a lot. Oh, I smell a skunk too. Oh well, here we go, heading out. Now I head down to West Virginia to Camp Creek State Park, and this is site number 7. I love this place and always plan to go back. There is some cell service. I was able to do a Teams work meeting there. It's kind of touch and go, but I was able to get through it. But it was really enjoyable and had a great time. So here's some sights, and you'll love to see these as well. A great waterfall just up the path. I have to admit, boy, that Gazelle T4 Overlander tent's a lot nicer than those backpacking tents and sleeping systems. But I had to give it a shot. But it was good to get back in my Gazelle and enjoy this trip. I tried this pour over system versus my French press I normally use, and again, I discovered I love the French press versus this method. It takes a lot longer. Your water doesn't stay as hot as you're filtering it through, because it was a pretty cool morning there. But I had to give it a shot, but I'm going back to the French press. I stayed down here 2 nights and really enjoyed myself, and actually used I had a little refrigerator in my Jeep and my Jackery 500, and whenever I could, I just put my solar panel out to collect some energy to keep my refrigerator running. But it worked out well. Check out these Campbell waterfalls I'm coming up to now. Spending 2 nights down here at this campsite, I head down to the Appalachian Trail, which is about 30 miles south of where I was staying. So I went into Virginia. There's a place you can connect to the Appalachian Trail off of Route 77 after you go through the first tunnel, if you're heading south, if you're familiar with that area. And so I did that, packed everything up, headed down there, and put my backpack on, and headed the Appalachian Trail. Well, I'm starting the Appalachian Trail. Here we go. I'm on the Appalachian Trail. That's awesome. Here I go. Well, it's pretty amazing. I'm on the Appalachian Trail, and I just met some folks that have been on it for 2 months, and they started in Georgia. But man, it had a steep climb up to this point, and I'm on a ledge kind of. It goes straight down over there. So I'm just hiking to the shelter and see how I like this, and then I'll plan my next move. This is pretty cool. I'm on the Appalachian Trail. So far, it's been climbing up the whole way. Up the hill we go. And there's nothing but a steep drop off. So you really can't stop somewhere and rest. It's taking my time. This was my first big backpacking experience where I went on a steep, mountainous type of trail versus, Ohio, which is pretty flat. So I eventually turned around and went back. I felt like after I was out there for a while, I shouldn't be out there alone. And it was my first and I had a heavy backpack on, and I realized I needed to do some more work before I can really come back and hit this trail and actually go far enough to a shelter and camp out near a shelter and something like that. So I just want to share that. I'll be back though. I'm not giving up. As you can see, there were a lot of down trees on this trail as well. So I just headed back down, got my Jeep, and went home, and I'm going to plan to go back sometime in the near future, maybe in the fall. Well, those are some of my recent adventures. I plan to get back out and do some more overlanding and camping, and get back in my T4 Gazelle Overlander tent with my nice sleep system, and enjoy some camping and overlanding, and share some more videos with you all. And also, I want to just share that maybe we will do a meetup sometime, maybe later in the summer when it's not so hot. And also, we'll maybe start planning that date so we can book our sites now, so we're all together. And it's good to see what other equipment people have, and their rigs and their tents and their sleep systems and all that kind of stuff. And maybe we can share a good meal together, and also have share the Word of God with each other as well, and just really help each other out, encourage each other to keep overlanding and keep going. So this is what's been going on. I appreciate it, and I just want you to stay strong in the Lord. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't. I plan on posting some more videos in the near future. Take care, and God bless.
I'm with you.